Let's talk about some of the economic outlook being very bright as we get into what's ahead. And do you want to start with Modway? With
Yeah, the Modway deal was represented by Dom Commercial down in Ontario. The developer Covington Capital. We deal with Ken Shear, who's the president, and Brandon Gallup. They've got a Mark is their CEO. They're a very well rounded land developer. They know what they're doing. They own 200. I think it's 232 acres out there. It's between Joshua and Ranchero. It's on the west side. Modway it's a million square footer. I mean, they're big boxes. What I don't know, Terry, is this. I don't know if this is going to be a 36-foot clear or 40-foot clear. Clear height is a tall part of the building. That helps them with cubic. But Darla Longo and her sister, Walt Arrington, who's a fellow SIOR down at CBRE, facilitated that, and so that's going to really kick off some development down along the southern portion. People remember. Some people don't remember. The first really big industrial building that was built up here was a Goodyear building over on Nisqually. That was built by Excel, and that was 880,000 square feet. But when the Heilig Myers building came in, and that was over 500,000 feet, that was huge. But what was huge about it was that it was right on the freeway. So everybody had to see that. So if you're building something along the freeway at Main and I-15, the traffic counts are about 105,000 cars a day in each direction average. So, for a company like Modway to do a deal out there really didn't cost them that much. I know Ken was very aggressive about the pricing that they had to do, and I just take my hat off to Covington. Covington's also taking a look at doing some smaller buildings that we need for some of the local players on up here. When you and I talked last week, we have 900, almost 1,000 industrial buildings up here. But the one thing we don't have are newer spaces, 2,500, 5,000, 10,000, 15,000, 20,000, 50,000. So if somebody calls me today and says, "Hey Joe, I need a 50,000 square foot building that's divisible, that's 36 foot clear, that has ESFR, that has concrete parking lot, that has docks," it doesn't exist. So I know that they're really thinking about doing that. We know Darla Longo very, very well, and Walt. I mean, Darla is the most influential woman in industrial real estate in the world. She has done more deals than literally any man on the planet. She's a part of a great team. She's got multiple teams. She's vice chair of CB. So I think that with what her and Walt and their entire team did, Jeff Fritsch, congrats, welcome, and they're working with a good city. Hesperia, I'll tell you this. I didn't think I'd ever. I have such a high respect for Niles Benson, the city manager. They've got a great council. I hope that whatever works out during the election, people invest in an area that has some continuity and consistency in leadership. Tapestry starting. John Ohanian's going to start moving dirt in first quarter, 10 million cubic yards for 2,104 lots. Hesperia's got a lot of great things coming. I mean, I'm telling you, watch out. I mean, and then you got the speed train's coming. So the speed train is actually coming. We probably know more than we can tell you right now. We'll wait until something is inked. But they are actually going to be moving dirt somewhere between the California border and Apple Valley on January 1st. That is a plan. And so things are. I think that next year is going to be great. And I'll tell you this, people can, you got two choices for president. You got Biden or Trump. Okay, everybody knows I'm a Trump guy. I don't always like his tweets. I don't like how he always does things. But I'll tell you one thing. I like his policies. I like the fact that he's protecting the borders. I like the fact that he's deregulated a bunch of regulations that we don't need. But when you think about the hit that the economy took when he had to make the decision to shut down what he did, okay, and on an annualized basis, the GNP dropped 34% on an annualized basis. That's absolutely incredible, okay? When we had the Great Depression, I don't think that we went down that far, but it was probably close. In this last week, for the number to come out 33.1, they've been actually gauging this for the last 2 months. So I love, if people want to know how you not get smart, but how you just learn some great stuff. I love listening to Varney at 6 o'clock and Marie Marta, I can't, Bartiromo on Fox Business in the morning. And Varney's real open. I mean, he's real open about where the economy's going, and they've been predicting this. So now it came about, and so I think, Terry, when people wake up Wednesday morning, I have a feeling that they're going to vote with their pocketbook versus vote to see a socialistic country.